Mr. HarrBoe, we know you had a loss in your family. Our prayers and thoughts were with you.
Thank you.
Right now. Obviously, I plan to come out and talk about opting out. I do want to thank the board for addressing that issue tonight. My parents always told me to credit's due. Exactly tonight, and I appreciate it. My son is still being punished, by the way, as we speak as well. He has another 2 days. It just was convoluted. One school did it one way, my son got punished 1 day per test that he missed. Some students in the same school got just 2 days altogether. So maybe want to tweak some of that as well. And it was based on, as we said, insubordination. There were things such that have been done, such as I would consider bribes. Some of the parents have told me they were giving an Xbox 360 away for students that took the test, or a bicycle for students that took the test. So what happened to them, and why they're so angry, is because their student, who their parents offered them out, they don't get a chance to win an Xbox or a bicycle. Therefore, these parents didn't have the money to afford to go buy that, so their student was punished not just with suspension, but also they didn't have the ability to get a ticket from the hat he's going out. That's honestly unacceptable in any way, shape, or form. And I agree with what someone said earlier, where the money comes from for those gifts, I'd like to know. If you can chase that down, I would appreciate it. Some of the things that have been said tonight was, that the tests, the smart mouse tests, they match up with what we have been doing. But I would question some things, and some of the students were upset by some of the questions because you can ask, in an English test portion, what is a prepositional phrase? But why do we have to ask our students to just, read about how bad a sugary beverage is and compare that with a chocolate bar, and which one would you choose to be taken out of schools and whatnot? It's the content of the questions, in other words, ma'am, not the actual questions themselves. I have no problem with that, there being questions, but sometimes, what I did was, because I'm a good concerned parent, I spoke to the assistant principal of the school and was told that the students they're not permitted to look at the test. That's insane. Ohio, so I hope no one ever judges me in my job by something I don't even know what they're judging me. What standard they're judging me by. But I do want to address one of the things, you guys, and that is this. We had the idea that there was going to be, and this messenger even said that we wanted something on the agenda from the board members. What's the process by which something gets on the agenda? I know it's not the executive fiat. That is an improper use of your offices in the office of the president and the superintendent. So is it one board member that can request something and it must go on the agenda? Is it 3 board members? Is it 5 board members? I spoke to the former president of this board. I spoke to 4 different board members, and all of them had a different story on how to get something on the agenda, for heaven's sake. We're talking about things that you all vote on, that you decide. You don't even know how to get something on the agenda. Does that make sense on any planet in the solar system at all? Not to me. I have a job like most people do. I deal with people all the time, and if this was the way we did things, so what I did was, because my parents didn't raise a potato, I went online and looked at your own policies, which I've supplied with you right there. That's off the website. Show me, please, any of you, where does it say this is how you get something put on the agenda? That's about as clear as a tube of toothpaste right there in your hand. And that's all that's on there. Unless there's some internal documents I don't know about, I would love to see those. I would, at any point in time, please show me. So we have another disconnect tonight, and that is the idea of so-and-so and so want to see something on the agenda, which we did address it tonight. Now, thank you again for that. But for future reference, how do you get something on the agenda? Can you ask yourself that question? And ask yourselves as elected officials, am I being treated fair in that aspect? Because we elected you to bring these issues up, and now we're finding out that, well, I wanted it on the agenda, but it just got leaned over. That's improper. It's unethical. It's wrong. And you guys need to look at it soon. I would hope that you would have the fortitude to do that. Again,
Yeah,
thank
Dr.
you.
Mansion.
This is not anything I was supposed to say, but I really don't care. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to working with you as parents in the county to better our students.
The superintendent or the president can request, or 3 board members, and they ask for the same thing to be on the agenda.
And we do have
Robert's rules is
Only governs this in absence of a policy.
Let's move on with delegations. This is not the proper time from a point of order to discuss these sections. I should call a point of order and then say, I call a point of order and then let's move on.
Okay, next up is Jeff Kimball. Jeff Kimball.
Telling you, Frankie, you're screwing up.